What's going on? It's EliteGamer and we're back in Car Dealer Simulator. So I've been busy. I've got these two cars that I've bought. I've cleaned them up, fixed them up, done bits and bobs. We've got two customers waiting to be seen to. I'll deal with them in a second. Sorry. I've also bought this van and this car. The car's on the trailer because it's actually not drivable at the minute. So these are next two cars to do up. Hoping this one, maybe that one as well, is going to bank us some decent money. So while I've been playing in the background, I managed to get up to about 50 grand, which is what's allowed me to buy them 4 cars. I also, you may notice I've got 2 cars in addition over here. Bought this one. So there's been an update. This silver one, kind of like a Mustang style. Where you can buy cars from the scrapyard. Now, when we've got a minute, I'll go over and I'll show you. They literally are fully rusted, messed up cars. And all I've done with this one so far is just cleaned the rust, refilled it, and painted it. I've still got work to do under the bonnet, still got work to do in the mechanic shop, which I'll show you soon about that. And then we actually got a email. I don't know if I can I go into my emails here? No, well, I'll run over. I got an email while I was grinding from a guy. I'll see if I can show you it. Yeah. Client, exclusive deal, don't keep me waiting. Hey, this is Brian. I heard you took over the business from Little Sam. I've got a great deal for you, but time is not on your side. If you confirm now, I'll be there in a moment and let you have this beauty for $9,257. If you hesitate, that price goes back to normal. It's your call, but don't keep me waiting. Let me know as soon as possible. Best regards, Brian. And I thought, fuck it, we got the money. We had money, so he brought this. And this, I have to admit, I need to clean it up. I've not done anything to it yet, but I've had it in. I've took it for a drive, and it is nice. I have to admit, I like it, and I'll take it for a drive in a minute or in a bit, and I'll show you what it does. So let's deal with these customers. Let's see what we can get profit on this. Wanted 4.5, but they're only willing to give 8.5, so we'll take it to 12. We'll take it to 11, and then we'll take it to, what am I doing? 10.5. Do a gift. Have some cigarettes.
Okay.
10.3. 10.1. I mean, it's still a profit for us, but it's not as much. A couple of grand.
Okay.
I've been grinding as well because I want to get the reputation up. So it says to reach reputation level 7, but our next thing that we can do is at 6, which hopefully I should have straight after this. It just depends on how much it's going to cost me. 13, you're willing 8, so we'll do 12. Got to try and bring them up as much as we can. Let's do 11. Being really awkward. 10.5. It's a grand more.
No.
Gift, candy.
Okay.
And let's do.
Okay, I agree.
10.250. Yeah, just over 10. We'll take it. And there's level 6. So we've got new upgrades and new cars available. You're very happy, aren't you? Yay. So let's go and have a look at these upgrades, because this might make our next couple of cars a bit better. So we've got a body workshop upgrade available, 15 grand. So we get a new paint booth room, and we can hire a worker to take care of the bodywork station for us. Ooh, so that means we don't have to do any more grinding, even though both the cars are... No. Wait. I'm not sure. I was about to say, I think both the cars are done with the bodywork, but I don't know if I have done them. I think I might have done the van, but not the car that's on the trailer. So, I mean, we've got 31. We should be okay. So we're going to upgrade that. 15 grand.
Well, we're back at square one, kid. But in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Open the Employees app in the Employees tab. Hire a new employee in the Position tab. Assign them to the appropriate position. Put the car next in the area next to the employee. Interact with them and choose in a dialogue window what they should perform. Workshop employees can unscrew parts or replace them with new ones. To replace a part, the employee needs to have it in your inventory or storage. Okay. Employees charge hourly fees as a daily rate when assigned to a workstation. Pay their salaries using the banking app under the bills and payments. Nice. So, but I do want to show you what the repair side of it's like, because there's also something. I've been doing it manually the way I'm about to show you in a second, hopefully. And it's took me a long time to grind. But there's something that the developers have done in an update, which I've been waiting till after I've showed you the manual to be able to buy, because I didn't know if it was just going to replace the manual version side of it. It's basically an automated tool. So this is our new workshop. We've got all our usual tools that we had, and now on top of this we have our own paint booth. Awesome. This is sick. I think they've done such a good job on this. It's so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scan this. Can't remember if I've done the body work on this. Yes, I have. So what we'll do then is we'll drive. No, get out of there. Let's scan this because I don't know if this needs bodywork doing or not. No, because that's been done as well. But they both need repairs, so we'll jump in this and I'll show you. I think that's music, not the van. Yeah. So we're jumping here, and then we'll do another scan of this because I need to look to see what we need to do. So I bought this for just under 27.5. At the moment, it's showing at least 30, just under 38. If we get these bits done where we can, hopefully that'll get. I'm thinking to at least between 36 and 40 grand, which will be a massive intake of money for us. So that just proves we had a lot of money. I'd been grinding so hard to try and get this ready. I was going to keep all 4 cars ready to go, but I needed to get it closer to the level up. So on this, I've got my little notepad up so I can remember. I mean, you can open it in the shop, but it's just easier sometimes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 discs, because that's at 77, so I'm not too worried about that. We're going to get 2 calipers. We're going to get 2 front shock absorbers, 2 rear absorbers, battery. We need 2 pins. Battery we've got, and what we're looking like exhaust wise. Just thinking, because the muffler's already on 76, so they're not bad. Do we just get, no, we'll just get a catalytic. And we'll see what that does to the price. I'm going to make note of the price just to see how much it goes up by the market price. So, we'll, let me just check my inventory. Okay, I've got a few bits. So what I've actually been doing, oops. I don't know if, I can't remember this being open before, but it is now. So I think this was part of another update. You can literally just stand anywhere in here and open storage. So you can store a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them to move over. So we can store stuff here. We're going to go take that, because what you can do is you can sell the old stuff. Sell that as well. Not really anything else. Yeah, what you can do is you can sell stuff at the garage or buy place, whatever you want to call it, the shop. But you can also reuse certain things. So if somewhere's got a pin, like this vehicle needs a pin, and this one's got 58, if it's on like 10-20%, that'll make a big difference rather than buying a brand new one. Same with like the caliper, if it's on like 10%, just put the 62 on. It's still going to increase the price, just not as much as what a new one was, but it makes use of these. And also, there's been an update, or there is an update coming, I think. When you hit a certain level, you'll be able to take these sort of things apart, the parts apart. That's a tongue twister and a half. Take the parts apart and refurbish them to be virtually brand new. So that's another reason why it's sometimes a good idea to keep hold of stuff. So yeah, we're going to take them bits, I'll sell them, and we're going to take our new car simply because I want to show you what it does when it changes gear. Keep an eye on them exhaust tips. How cool is that? Gonna crash, yep. Steering's not great on it, but I don't know if that's because it needs stuff doing to it or part of the game. Excuse me. And then we can handbrake turn. Oh, he's flipped it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's reset the car. Why does he always reset me the opposite way? We're going to take a stop sign with us. And then we're going to pull up here and get our shopping list out. The other thing as well is you can actually put stuff in the trunk of your vehicles. So I'm going to get rid of all this, but if I didn't get rid of all this, I'd run out of space in my pockets, basically. But if we do run out of space, I can run and put it in the car. So we need 2 front absorbers. No. 2 rears. 2 calipers. 3 discs. Need 2 pins. Battery. And then we said we're just going to get the catalytic converter for now on this one. So that should be everything. So yeah, if obviously you did run out of room, what you can do, open trunk, move stuff over. Obviously we don't need that room at the minute. So you got 25 in your normal inventory. So I always keep beer tape, some cigarettes and candy for bargaining. And then my parts, and then 20 in this trunk. Every vehicle is different on what it can hold. So I think our normal truck can hold 25 as well. And then like the van that we're working on, probably be able to hold a bit more. I haven't actually checked that. But yeah, I like this car. And I like the other one we got as well. And just the fact that it spits flames out of the exhaust. It's brilliant. So I'm going to park this back over here. This is our like personal cars that we're going to do stuff to, do up. I would like to see if the developer's going to add in with the paint booth. I don't know, we'll have to check it out. If you'll be able to choose your colours of your cars rather than like this one's silver, we'll just spray it silver. Actually be able to change the colour of it, it'd be pretty cool. Oh, we were at the shop actually. Oh, I'll have to go back because I'm not doing all of this manually because I'll show you why in a well, okay, we just went back. I'll show you why now. What? Why are you going back? Okay, so battery. So to unscrew anything on the car, this is what you do. You click on it. And then this comes up, you have to click, move, and then this comes off, click, move, this come off, and then you take that out, and you go into assemble, and you get your new battery, and you put your wires back on, and then you clamp, and you bolt it back down. So this is what you've had to do with every single thing. So then we're going to exit out of this, and we've got a lift now, so we're going to use the lift. This lifts it up to allow us to be able to work under the car. So now we go in, brings up the same thing. If you've just done a report on it, you can bring up the report so you can see what you still got to do. So what I'll do is I'll do the brake disc left front. So the front left, and then we have to do this for every single wheel. So you can imagine, like now, we've got multiple discs to do, multiple pads, shock absorbers. They all have these, and it takes forever. So then we're going to go into assemble, put a new disc on, which, how many calipers did I buy? Was it just 2? Yeah, so this is one of them that needed a caliper thing. So that's the one I've took off, not installed, so it's not going to show me what the thing is, but I already know it was 40. So pull that on, and then we'll go through and we'll tighten these bolts back up. So that's the gist of repairing stuff on the car. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back, I'm going to exit. Vehicle's gone up, and we're going to take the car. I know I was already over there, and I should have thought about it while I was there, but I didn't. We're going to head back to the shop because they've got a tool which is going to make this a lot, well, I hope, from what I can gather with it. You've just dived into the front of the car. Well done. Sorry. The other thing these do is, if I can find where it is, it might be in this bit. Users, oh, you can get a plate repair kit now as well. So that basically means that you can repair the registration plates on the car, but I'm not sure exactly how you do that yet. I need to look into that, but this is what I'm after. An electric screwdriver. It's £6 grand, but I think it's worth it. Stick that music on. Come on, mate, we're coming with me. Excuse me. I think this is going to speed up the repair process so much, because it does take a long time with that normal ratchet. And like I said, I didn't want to buy it in case it automatically replaces that and I can't choose to manually do it or repair it. So we'll stick this back over here again, jump out, let's get back over here and let's get busy doing some repairs. So we've done the front left, we need to do the rear and the right front. So might as well do the right front now. Oh, look at that. No messing about, just click. That's loads quicker. Take that off. That caliper's alright at 78. Then we're going to assemble. New caliper. Pull that one on. Wait. 62. 78, that's what I want. Oh, this is so much quicker. Nice. Look how quick that is compared to the other one. And then we need the left rear needs a disc and the right rear needs a caliper. So we'll do left rear, go into disassemble, unscrew. Oh, this is loads better. This needs a disc. 76. I'm so glad they implemented this because it would have taken so long to do jobs. Well, it had. It was taking me so long. And then this one. Needs a caliper. Nice. And then back into report, so we need to do, so we'll go over to the shock absorber, disassemble. Oh, it's so much quicker. I'm getting a job done now quicker than I have ever done. And then we're backwards, so screw these in. Then we'll come out of that, lift up a little bit, and find the pin there. So that's what I'm saying, you're doing all this manually. Like this one's got 4 nuts and it takes a minute, like 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it does it in 2, depending on how swift you are with your swing on the ratchet. Other times it'd do it in like 4 or 5. Whereas this, you just click. That's what I like. I like the fact the devs have listened, because basically there was people on the Discord that were saying about how long it can take, especially once you're grinding further in the game, and the takes a lot longer to get your reputation levels up. Take that out. Stick that in. And then we'll do the pin on that one. So you imagine how long these jobs would be taking. I mean, this is only the wheels and suspension. I've got the, was it the exhaust to do? Or the catalytic? I did do one a minute ago, one of the cars that we sold at the beginning of this episode. Shock absorber, both the rears. And then the catalytic converter. Oh, and we need to plug the holes. Yeah, both shock absorbers. I did one a minute ago where it was virtually the same, where I had to do brake pads, discs, suspension, and then I had to replace the full exhaust because the whole thing was knackered, and I did it all with the manual ratchet. It took me a while. Is that done? We'll go on to the left side. I have to admit, this game's a vibe though. I think they've done a really good job with it. Put that on. Like the noises that it makes, you know, the detail in the level, like in the car in this, I think's pretty cool. We can't do stuff to the engine and clutch and stuff like I said. Actually, I'll double check that now. Yeah, workshop upgrade required for clutch and stuff like that, but I don't know how deep that's going to go, if it's just going to be a full replacement like we are doing now, or if it's going to be... Oh wait, no. We won't need to plug the holes because the catalytic's what we're taking out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to go in and deep dive that sort of stuff. Want disassemble, take that off, assemble, the new one on. That's the nice thing about that, it just does it like that. Everything else stays the same. And at the minute, the market price is showing 37. So it was at 34.8. We're now at 37,277. So that's 4, 5, 6. About six and a half grand. Yep. What am I on about? 6.5 grand. 3.5 grand uptake, which is nice. And that is that one done. What I'm going to do is get my odometer out now, because I keep forgetting to bloody do this until after I've put it up for sale. I'm not gonna get much out of this, I don't think. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to risk it. So we'll go in and stick this on the front. We'll get our tablet out. Excuse me, sir. Take some photos. Can you move, please, sir? Thank you. I don't know if it makes a difference, the amount of photos, or if it's just as long as you get the points. But I always try and take at least 3 or 4. And then we'll get this up for sale. That's going to be another one ready to go. And then we're going to do the same. So 39,000 we're up to now. Wow. So same as last time. Let's see what 45. Oh my god, there's still room. There's still room. There's still room. 50. Oh my god. 50. Jesus. We might be able to do really well on this one. I probably could take it down a bit further, like I said in one of the others, like today where it's red. But I think I'm going to stick with 55. We're going to be doubling our money if we get anywhere near 50. So let's post that. And then I'm going to grab this one now. I know this one needs quite a bit of work, hence why it's on that. Pull this up in here. There's a customer waiting already. What? That never happens when I up it.
Woo!
He's still giving 55. Mad. We've just doubled our, more than doubled our money on that. That is amazing. We're up to 60, nearly 64,000.
Let's do this.
What? Mad. I was not expecting that to go that easily. Right, so we'll leave that there. Wow, I am. That's unreal. So what do we need? Let's get that out. Yeah, see, I told you it needs quite a bit. Now, I'm not sure whether to look in my inventory, because I know I've got quite a few bits, and see if there's anything, or just go and buy new again. We're going to take a drive over to the shop again. Hopefully it won't be shutting yet. So in total, them parts have cost us 3,320. Which ain't bad, I don't think, for all that, to be honest. We're still at just under 61 grand, so we're alright for cash. So, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to figure out, once we've fixed all this, how much, if we're making any profit. So we'll park this here because I'm going to need bits out of that. What have we got? Inventory. Battery I can get done because you have to go through the top here. Battery. So much quicker. Disassemble, thank you. What? There we go. You just have to get it in the right place sometimes for it to register what you're doing. Screw that back on, screw that back on, and that's the battery done. Nice and easy. And we'll lift it. And we'll get to work on the rest of it. So I've showed you the wheel side of it, I've showed you the shock absorbers, brake pads, stuff like that, pins. I haven't showed the manifold yet, so I'll do that next. What we're going to do is we're going to work from back to left, disassemble, and we're just going to take everything off. It's as simple as this. And then for some reason this always goes back to the spray mode when you have to put it back on to disassemble for some reason. Don't know why. Don't know what that's screwed into, but we'll take it. And then, so like you imagine doing all this manually, and then you've got 8 bloody screws here to do. This electric screwdriver, or ratchet, whatever you want to call it, is a godsend. It's so much quicker. You got these two down here to do as well. Like this would have took me at least 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And with this, I'm able to do it in a matter of a couple. And if you keep your mouse where it was instead of moving it around like I was, it don't take much to go back across. So then we're going to put the new resonator on. Come out of that. See what I mean? Gone back on spray again, so I have to put it on assemble and then choose that. That just slides on. Can put the tailpipe in. Screw that. And then the muffler just slides on as well. Boom. So I'm gonna get these other jobs done. So everything to do with the brakes, everything to do with the suspension, because I doubt you'll want to sit and watch me do all that again. And I shall see you in a minute when we're all done. So finished, literally with that electric tool, it's only taken me less than 5 minutes to get all that jobs done, which is brilliant to do all that so quick. The only thing that we've got a problem with is the engine, which we can't really do much about anyway. So, but yeah, so we bought it for 11,095. Our parts have cost us 3,320. So let's add 11,095. So our total cost was 14,415. And we're getting a market value at the moment of just over 20 grand. So it's definitely paid us back then for the parts, which I know used to be an issue when the game first came out. There was a bit of an issue where, well, discrepancy where you'd pay for the parts, do it all up, and it wouldn't actually give you that much back. Whereas we're making 6 grand at the minute, so we've actually doubled what its parts have cost us, which is good. I also don't know if filling the tank up makes a difference, actually. That'd be interesting. That might be worth trying. So Let's make a note of that again. I'm going to test that theory as well while I'm thinking about it. Let's come out of that. We've also got the odometer to do as well, so I'll do that after I've figured this out because I don't want that to affect. I mean, it's a nice car as well. I'm intrigued as to whether this will make a difference. If it does, it's another little tip for you. So let's fill it up. It's cost us $25, which is nothing. We'll see if the price has gone up. 20. No, so filling the fuel tank up doesn't make a difference then. So don't do that. And then let's see what the odometer does. Whoop, that shot up very fast, so I'm going to move over. We'll start bringing that down. I normally get it to when it's moving quick, and then I'll start moving it down. Just to give you more control, you can get it closer to that 100 mark then. Like that started to move a bit too quick for my liking. Probably can get it further down, but it's not worth the risk. End up with a car worth nothing because you broke it. I normally do it just around there and not make it a whole number or anything. Less noticeable then. So that's increased the value again. So we'll have a look. 2575. So that's increased it by about 300 quid, just under 300. And as we know, we can increase the value of the car in general. So let's get some photos of this. Always do one with the sign in the background as well. Let's get this up on there. Let's add new one. Wow, okay, they weren't that great, but well. Saying, see what 30 does. I mean, it works. Last time I got paid straight out for it, so let's do 30. We might be able to make 20 grand on this. As easy as that. And then we've got the employee side of the body shop as well to look at. Should we use this as a test? Ooh, there's someone there already. This is the quickest I'm doing cars. Depends what he's offering, to be fair though.
Alright.
Once hit 30 straight off the bat. Could have got more. I mean, that's a 15 grand profit with what it cost us, just over 14 grand. That's 16 grand profit. Jesus.
Okay, good.
So what we're gonna do is let me have a look what needs doing on this. Yeah, see the body needs work on this. And there's quite a few bits. This is going to be our own car for now, and I've just done that. So let's jump in this. I want to see what happens over here. We can go into our tablet. Employees. So we've got different employees to choose from. Reliable and steady John gets the job done without cutting corners. He might take his time, but he always delivers. £15 an hour. Then we've got Paul, fast, focused and experienced. Paul handles any task with confidence. If you need it done now, he's your guy. £20 an hour. Then we've got Bartek. Bartek's still learning the ropes, but he's eager to, and ready to prove himself. Give him time and he'll surprise you. £10 an hour. And then Karen. Karen keeps things moving at a reasonable pace and rarely makes mistakes. A solid all-rounder who's easy to count on. 13. I don't know what to do. Do I go more expensive just to know that it's gonna work, or do I go cheaper. Right, what I'm thinking is because it's for our car and I'm not in much of a rush, I'm going to get Bartek because he's cheap. So then what we'll do is we'll go to the workstation and we'll assign him to the body shop. And that's our first employee. So now it said we go up to him, talk to him. Should I deal with this rusty pile, boss? Yes, it's mine. Get to work. So he'll take 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to do that. That's so cool. So he's removing rust with a grinder at the minute. Now is this going to be 3 minutes per job? Or is this going to be 3 minutes total? I feel like it's going to be 3 minutes per job, which means it is going to take a while. So we're just coming up on the end of this time. Let's see if it finishes the job or whether it just finishes the rust job with the grinder. See what happens. 6 seconds left. Okay, yeah, so it does the whole job. Nice. So now it should just need a clean as well. So take it for a clean. So quick. I think there's been a slight update to this as well. Oh, what's that way? Not that way. So basically when you spray in, there's a little bit more leeway. Well, with all the jobs to be fair. When you're doing body work, if you're doing it yourself. When you're spraying the foam and cleaning the car, stuff like that, there's a little bit more leniency on how much has to be covered. But what I have noticed they've put alongside that, so this will finish, see what I mean, I've not really done much, is the foam and stuff really sticks to it. So look, if you're further away, it really takes a lot to get it off. But I don't mind that, I think that's a nice little detail they've made compared to the beginning. So it takes quite a bit to get it off, but there is a leniency on how much of the car you need to do, which is always nice. And then the wax. The wax is always easy enough, don't take long at all, and the polish. You run around quick time with it. Unless it starts being awkward on a specific area. And then I think what we might do... Come on, there we go. Saturday, so that finishes. So I'm going to run over to the shop in this. Because I want to test out the plate thing that's on there while we're on. Plate repair kit. Let's buy that. And then we'll go back, and I'm not sure how this works, where it needs to be, so we'll see. I've just thought actually, did I have to repaint it, or was that done as well with the workshop? I'll have to check that. Jump higher, see if we can, yeah, restore plate. Oh, okay. So you don't actually have to do anything. You just click on it and it does it. Oh, sweet. And I'm going to stick this over here just to see. Not quite sure how that works yet. We'll have to have to keep a look at that. We've got 90 grand in our pocket. Let's have a look for some more cars. Not drivable. Do excellent, see what there is. Schedule a meeting on that. And what I have been doing is I've just been running over. Unless I know the car's not drivable, or like before where I scheduled like 4 meetings, I just went and collected them all with the truck. Oh, we've also got the thingy I could buy as well. The tow truck. That's only 30 grand. And I was going to show you the scrapyard. So we'll head over there after I've done this actually. Price of the car, let's go. I normally try and go about 3 grand under on my first offer. I don't know why, it just seems to bring them down. Sometimes you can go even further than that. So like that, I could probably could have gone further. So now you just have to go slow and low on this. God, I could have got this so cheap. 0.50. Okay, no. Got a gift first. 9129. I'll run this back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. You can actually do this at the car as well before you buy. I forgot to say. Bodywork's 89, polished, washed. Not sure how the spray booth works. Whoops. What I'm going to do is we'll get him working. Also, it must depend on how bad the car is then. So that's only 20 seconds. And then we'll grab our car and we'll have a run over to the scrapyard. I can show you where I got that silver car from. And that job's done. And we're going to get there rapid in this. There is actually shortcuts to it as well. I can't remember which way I went last time. I went a shortcut way. I think it might have been up this way. Well, there was one way anyway, and there's a shortcut round to it. This wasn't it. This was not the longer way around. This is a normal way around. This car's rapid. Love it. Fire so quick. A little bit of glitching. So, and the other thing you can do as well while we're here, I'll show you that. Just turn this around. So these are the scrap cars. So that's where I bought the little silver one from. I got it for just over 2 grand, I think it was. So you can come and buy these and do these up if you need. But they will come. They won't have. They come rusted like this. They won't be drivable. So you will have to have either this, which is what I was on about. I could buy, which seems to be floating for some reason. Just 30 grand, or your towing trailer that comes that you've got with the truck. So that's what I did. I bought that. I drove it back. And then you can also, if a car is too bad, like you buy a cheap car and it's too badly damaged or whatever, and you can't really do stuff to it, like the engine's knackered, say, you can bring it in here, park it up, and then you pull this lever, and it'll give you a price. Well, when you park it up, it'll give you a price. You pull that lever, the doors will close, and it'll sell it for you, and you get a little bit of extra cash. So yeah, that is a scrapyard, and this is the shortcut way I was on about. I can remember it. I think I went round here, followed this over to the right, down. There's multiple ways you can go, to be fair. And then, oh, I'll show you that as well actually. I followed this to the left, and it brings you around the back of your place with a cool little feature. So now we're coming round to the back of our yard. We've got a bunch of stuff here, and then I turn around a little bit. This is a ramp. So you just floor it. It's a quick way over into your yard. So yeah. So I think that's the jobs for today. We're going to leave it there. And what I'll probably do is we'll have a look again at a few more vehicles. Obviously we've got that green one that we can work on next time as well. Probably get a couple more. Get them ready to go and try and get up to level reputation level 7, because at that point I believe we'll be able to do some more upgrades. So we'll be able to upgrade the office. We'll get a bigger office with a parking lot or concrete surface rather than the mud, a display platform for a car, storage expansion, and a new repair machine tool. 2 on the mechanical, 3 on the body shop, which we've already got. We'll be able to then upgrade the car wash as well, which means we'll get an additional workstation and we can hire a worker for that. So that'll be once we're level 7 and the office has been upgraded. So I'm going to need to make sure we've got plenty of money, because like that upgrade was 15, so I'm assuming this is going to be about 15. The office is probably going to be 15 or more. And then the last thing we'll be able to upgrade at the moment will be the mechanical workshop at level 8. So that'll be the order of things. So yeah, slowly but surely moving our way through. We've got 81 grand still. We've got plenty of money to play with. Making plenty. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below on what you're thinking of the game so far. If you're playing it yourself or just watching it, what your thoughts are. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I shall see you on the next one. Laters.